the most ungrateful behavior you've witnessed that made your blood boil? Before I met Jordan, I was told, you're the last resort. 5 tutors before me. All quit. But I was stubborn. Jordan was 16, wore expensive headphones always around his neck, and had an attitude like armor. He didn't look at me when I walked in for the first lesson, just grunted and went back to whatever game he had open on his laptop. Hey, I said, trying to sound friendly but firm. Placement exams are 6 weeks out. Your parents are hoping we can get your math grade back on track. He didn't even look up. I'm not taking it. Sorry, I'm dropping out. School's a scam. I'm gonna be rich. Stream full time. Maybe build an app. You know, like those millionaires? I sat across from him, setting down my bag. You know they went to school, right? Jordan shrugged. Whatever. They still dropped out. I don't need grades to be a millionaire. I tried to stay calm. Do you actually stream? He smirked. Starting next week. Got a mic coming. Gonna blow up. Over the next few sessions, I tried everything. Practice problems, games, real-world examples. He ignored them all. One time, he asked me to finish a worksheet while he browsed videos. Another time, he accidentally closed my laptop with his elbow and laughed. Eventually, I called his parents. We'd only spoken briefly during onboarding, but now I needed backup. They were kind, apologetic. His mom's voice sounded tired, like she hadn't slept in a week. We're just trying to help him get through school, she said. We work a lot. I know he's difficult, but we're doing our best. When I brought it up with Jordan, he exploded. So you snitched, he said. Figures. They don't care about me, dude. They leave some food in the fridge and bounce. I don't see them till they're half asleep. They only talk to me when I screw up. I wanted to tell him the truth, that maybe they didn't show love in ways he recognized, but they were trying. I saw it. He didn't. The next day, his computer was gone, grounded. He glared at me like I'd thrown it out myself. Thanks, man. You really helped. A few days later, I noticed a box on the table during our session. Unopened headphones. Brand new, high-end. From your parents? I asked. He scoffed. Yeah, think this'll make me do homework. Bribes now, huh? Then he started sabotaging lessons, hiding my materials, playing loud music. He skipped 2 sessions in a row after forgetting. That's when I decided to talk to his parents, in person. Their apartment was small. The walls were stained, and the kitchen smelled like leftover coffee and exhaustion. His dad looked surprised to see me, but invited me in. I told them everything. They listened. No excuses. We know he's struggling, his mom said quietly, but we don't know how to reach him. We work double shifts just to afford tutoring. We haven't gone out in months. Everything we have goes to him. She opened her purse and handed me cash. Please, take this for the missed sessions. We'll still pay next week. The following Tuesday, I came back. Envelope of cash still in my bag. Jordan slouched at the table, chewing gum. So, what guilt trip are we doing today? He said. Want to tell me how I'm wasting my life? Something inside me cracked. No, I said. I want to tell you what I saw. He finally looked up, defiant. I saw your mom apologizing for not being home to make you dinner. I saw your dad counting cash and whispering about skipping meals. I saw broken appliances and a fridge with more takeout boxes than groceries. You think they don't care? They're killing themselves to give you a shot at a better life. He scoffed. Sure, they paid me for sessions you skipped. They gave you gifts they couldn't afford, and you spat on it every single time I stood up. I'm done. He smirked at me. I'm not coming back, Jordan. I thought I could help. I was wrong. You don't want help. You want shortcuts, and shortcuts don't lead anywhere good. He leaned back in his chair, arms behind his head like he'd won. Cool. One less adult to lecture me. I returned the money to his parents and apologized for everything they've had to put themselves through. A few weeks later, I heard through the agency that Jordan dropped out. He failed his placement test. His parents refunded the remaining tutoring money and had had enough of his antics. The parents kicked him out, which he thought would let him stream in peace. 2 months later, I walked into a fast food joint, half asleep. There, behind the counter in a grease-stained uniform, was Jordan. He looked thinner and tired. He had a headset on, but not the streaming kind. I didn't say anything, just ordered my food. When he handed me the bag, his eyes didn't meet mine. He walked back to the fryer without a word. I left quietly. Some lessons you only learn the hard way.